and gentlemen, welcome to Wine Country here in Sonoma Valley, the rolling hills of this 1.99 mile long road course. It's gonna be a great day of racing action. 38 laps around this racetrack, originally made in 1969, has gone through so many changes, but still has always been a prominent feature on the NASCAR Cup Series schedule. The weather today is lovely, 74 degrees Fahrenheit, 5% chance of rain, 54% humidity, 8-mile-an-hour winds. It is a great day for racing. The race info we got for us, as said before, 38 laps of racing action. 12, 12, and 14 laps will be the stage length. Remember, there is no stage cautions, so we will be green flagged the whole way through. This race is going to be 121.69 miles long, and the pace speed is going to be 50 to 100 miles an hour. Track info for you here. One of the highest changes in elevation we see anywhere on the schedule. You see right there, that third column, 174 feet of elevation up in the turn 1, turn 2 area, and then lowest point on the racetrack, 14 feet of elevation. That's around turn 11 in the final few corners there, right before the start-finish line. This track, 1.99 miles long, 12 turns, 26 pit stalls for our 14 drivers. The average fuel window is 8 to 13 laps long, and the average lap times are 124.6. We have had an insane week of racing, and you've seen it here in ZDD on Wednesday night. A chaotic finish to the race, obviously streamed on IBCS's YouTube channel. But there you see right there, contact for the lead. Just a racing incident, and that led the 96 to go on through. In the final corner, though, there was a dive from P2, and made a huge dive, huge send, put him into the wall, and he ended up crossing the line first. Unfortunately, that was taken away, post-race penalty, and yeah, he dropped a second there, but Hunter, last night in the FSS Series in the part-time car, run off of fuel strat, had a 7-second lead before the pit cycles, but ended up staying out and crossed the line with zero fuel. He came to the light with about 150 milliliters of fuel. It was really close. He had a 27-second gap over the guy right behind him, who was Strauss, and yeah, he ended up dominating that race and crossed the line with 0 milliliters left in the tank. It was quite impressive to watch. But man, this track has given us plenty of treats so far this week, but I think we're going to get one big final treat today. But joining me in the booth and free race show today is going to be Landon, who's on my right side, and IBCS, you know him, you've heard him before. He is on my left side. Welcome to the booth, guys, and starting off with you, Landon, what do you think we'll be seeing here today?
I mean, after watching the FSS and ZDD race, it's going to be chaotic here. To get to the front, you have to use that bumper, as Strauss there last night went from the back to the front many times using his bumper. I think we're going to see a pretty good race the first stage here. I think track position may be key here tonight.
Yeah, well, you can't get too aggressive, though. You can put your arms and elbows out and everything, but you can't get too aggressive. You can't force people off. You can't be sending people from a while back. We saw some of that throughout this week. You saw it in the ZDD clip right there, but these guys, they know how to run the track. They know how to race cleanly, and they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They just got to be smart with their moves. They can't be impatient. It's a pretty long race, 38 laps. They've got a lot of time for them to make up time if they make a mistake or anything, but they just have to be patient today. But IBCS, what do you think we'll see today?
Well, most importantly, the most important turn of this entire course is turn 11. We've seen it throughout the entire weekend. Like you mentioned about ZDD, there was so much contact there. And the reason why is because, turn 11 is just so tight. No matter how hard you brake, you're always going to be going up the track just a little bit. There's always going to be some contact there. And that's really going to play a big role in the outcome of the race. So, yeah. And also, turn 4A and turn 7A, also some pretty treacherous corners. As a matter of fact, turn 4A, there's a tire barrier on the inside of the track that leads to drivers hitting it, which played a big role in qualifying yesterday, and also led to some drivers overdriving and hitting the tire barriers out of turn 4A. We also saw in the overtime, sorry, in a 2-lap dash in ZDD. Turn 7, drivers got stuck in the grass just a little bit, which caused a bit of a stack up, leading to the 4-way battle for the race win on the final lap of ZDD also, which also played a big role in FSS as a matter of fact. So really, I mean, those 3 turns I list, they're going to play very big in tonight's race.
Yeah, and 4A also, I don't have the clip, but last season's finish to the race between Cams and Jalen, it was a last lap duel, and 4A, Jalen lagged. There wasn't a barrier there last season, and Jalen turned in too early and almost hooked himself and lost the race to Cams. But honestly, 4A, it's been so tricky. You have to put, we've seen drivers putting 2 tires on the grass, entering the corner to get that extra bit of rotation. It's been something really wild. But Landon, gonna start with you here for the picks to win the race. Who do you think you have your eye on to win the race today, man?
I mean, obviously, the guy who's starting pole, not here yet, but he's obviously the fastest. He's Sam. I'm choosing Sam to win today.
Yeah, Sam. He ran a 1:23.417. He said he'll be late to pre-race, so that's why he's not here yet. Killer Soggy, P2. Jalen, P3, is going to be my pick to win. He's 3 road course wins on the season and won all 3 of the road courses that we've had so far. He's always super quick at the road courses. He's always super consistent. Sam, I think he's definitely can challenge him today. We saw it at Silverstone too. Jalen was challenged a bit as well. But I don't know. I think Jalen can finally pull through this weekend and just come out on top. He struggled a little bit through the week, but I think he's got the best shot to win it. But IBCS, who do you think is going to win?
To go back to your pick, Jalen. I'm picking Jalen to win today's race. He's shown so much speed throughout all the road courses this season. No matter which road course you go to, whether it be in the United States or literally outside of the country, this man right here could execute. Jalen, he's had a very impressive season and is looking to be the first driver this year to win 4 races. So give me the number 88 to get the victory here in wine country.
Yeah, well, Jalen, he has put on a performance this season. If we look at the point situation right now in the Carvana Cup Series, Sam right now is dominating this season, over 100 points over his teammate, Jalen right there. And Sam on pole, but Jalen P2 right now, 2 WTR cars leading the points right now. Then Dylan P3 up to P3 after last race, winning last race at Charlotte. A-Sprout down 1 spot in that GHR number 20 Toyota. Zola in that GHR number 19 machine. He's up in P5. Freezy down 2 spots after last race. Killer Soggy down 1 spot. That's the highest IBCS All-Star Racing machine right now. King P8 right now in the chase, trying to cling on to one final chase spot, but it's going to be really tough for him to do. Rice right now, P9 in the standings, 27 above the cut. Cams is the cut line right now, and 4 back of him is Strauss. 16 back is Mystic, and 23 back is Cardi, 26 back is Nick. It is very close this season, and the team points also insanely close. I brought up WTR and GHR Chevrolet versus Toyota teams, the 4-car operations. WTR headed by Jalen and GHR headed by A-Sprout. They have been locked in a fierce rivalry throughout this season. Only 85 points separate them right now, but it has been so entertaining to watch. As well as the manufacturer standings, Toyota last race Coming into the last race, they were tied with Chevrolet for the manufacturer points lead. And now coming into Sonoma here, they are 59 above Chevrolet. That win there from Dylan really did help them out. They had a good point today, but I think Chevrolet, they've got really good cars here today. GHR is really, really struggling this weekend. But now we're going to move over to the next segment and the final segment before we get into pre-race interviews, and that is the Zab Scheme Resource Server Scheme of the Race. Starting with you, Landon, who do you think has got the best looking ride here today?
I mean, after looking through all the schemes there's a lot of good choices this week. I mean, we got 20 a Mystic, 45 BBB. I mean, Dylan Sunkist, but I'm going to have to go with Triple B here, his new GoPro scheme.
Yeah, that is a great looking scheme right there. Number 45, GoPro machine with NMCS on the quarter panel, always looking great. And that is a good pick for the scheme of the race. But I got to go with Mystic's Advent Health machine. Man, it looks great. It is an awesome looking scheme. Yeah, he just takes the cake this week. But IBCS, who do you think has the best looking scheme this weekend?
There's so many great schemes this weekend here today. One of the schemes I gotta point out, Zol's scheme. I don't know what exactly is on the hood, but that might be one of the worst schemes yet. Anyways, my scheme of the race. I'm going with the number 6 of Train. I love the colors of the Mountain Dew scheme. Honestly, I mean, it just fits with the vibe. You see the waves, on the car. You see the lime, and you see all the colors. They just blend in together. So that Baja Blast, machine gets scheme of the race.
Yeah, these drivers always bring out the color in these schemes. They always look great. But we're going to head to a quick commercial break. We'll be back afterwards interviewing all the drivers on the pit lane.
Do I have a cone of ice? No way.
What do you want, little boy?
I want some cone of ice.
Sweet. Do you want to get in?
Oh, hell yeah.
No, my truck. How'd you fucking take my truck?
I like cone of ice.
You heard it here first, folks. Your driver 2X Dylan definitely likes cone of ice, but sometimes that doesn't always help you.
267 is around, he goes! Hard into the outside wall!
So come on down and get your cone of ice today, and it won't disappoint.
And welcome back here to the Carvana Cup Series. Going to be down here on the pit road interviewing all the drivers. And starting off, going to go over here to the number 3 of Sam on pole by 2/10. How you feeling before this race, man?
Man, I'm so excited to be in the wine country today. Not a big fan of wine, but I don't mind drinking some if we win today. It's kind of like
You actually
who's
get a
laughing?
chocolate milk box.
All right, bro. Hop
You get
off
chocolate
my
milk
junk,
box.
bro. Hop off my junk. Anyway, same thing with every race to try to get ahead off the first few corners. People decide they want to send about 99% of the time. So we're gonna need to get away from that, and high chance of still spinning. But if we don't do that, we're gonna beat the EU cringe guy, and we're gonna win.
All right. Well, thank you, Sam. Good luck today. Starting P1, now getting over here to Killer Soggy, who's with his team owner, IBCS.
Yeah, Killer Soggy qualified second for today's race. Very impressive. But you still got to get past Sam, who has 3 wins under his belt. And you also got to fend off against number 88 of Jalen, who also has 3 wins under his belt. And the road course ringer. With all the challenges of Sonoma, California, how are you going to try to defend off against these drivers and try to go for your first ever Carvana Cup Series win?
Yeah, we plan to make it a show. We're not gonna back down. We have big challenges in our way, like you said. I think we just take it head on, be patient, be consistent, and just take the race as it goes. Try not to make any mistakes and just have a clean race.
Or maybe proud Soggy. We're going to head over to Landon, who'll be interviewing the number 88 of Jalen.
Okay, Jalen, you're obviously the favorite heading into this race. Won 3 of the 3 road courses. What are you going to do today? Prepare and try and go 4 in a row today.
I'm just going to try and keep a level head. Not try and push it too hard on the first lap. Trying to ease my way into the race. And it should be barbecue chicken from there. So, yeah.
Well, thanks, JD. Is now
Shut up. Never.
All right, well, I'm here with Nick. Nick, unfortunately, you DNQ'd from the Coca-Cola 240 last week, but now you're here with a redemption and start P4 in today's race. With all the challenges in Sonoma, California, how are you going to try to muster up a run and try to score some points? If anybody has his chat, could you read it?
Yeah. Okay. So he said that he's
consistent.
going to be consistent and try not to mess up.
All right. Well, good luck to you, Nick. Now we're gonna head over to Landon, who's with a bunch of people who are just dancing around on King's car.
Well, King, you're obviously the most popular driver by the looks of it. You have a dance party in your car,
Let
but
me join.
with the Fruit Twist 94 Fanta, interesting flavor, what are you going to do today and try and not get another P11?
I didn't get P11 last race, but the only goal today is to beat Jalen, beat Hunter. It's got to beat them, and that's really the only goal of the race. Honestly, I don't really care where I finish as long as I beat them. So yeah, that's the only goal of the race.
Well, thanks, King. As now on to the number 1 Dylan with IVCS.
From dancing to his car, Dylan Juice on his front nose and on the hood as everyone just joins in. But yeah, Dylan, you got a victory last week in the Coca-Cola 240, and now you're hunting to go for 2 in a row. I believe you'd be the first driver to get 2 consecutive wins if you win today's race. How determined are you to pretty much accomplish that, and what are you going to have to deal with in order to make that happen?
Yeah, if the next track wasn't Sonoma, I'd be more determined, but I'm not that great at road courses, so my main goal is going to try to, just stay in the top half of the field. Not self-spin a lot, because I'll probably do that a bit, but yeah, almost won a race last night, won Coca-Cola 240 a week ago. Going to try to back it up, hopefully, but I don't think I'm going to be winning today, so we'll see what happens.
All right, thank you, Dylan. And now we're going to head over to Landon, who's with the number 6 of Train.
Well, Train here, obviously one of the most consistent drivers in the field. Top 5s after top 5. Haven't finished outside the top 5 in your career. What are you going to do today and try and keep that momentum going here? As obviously you are really good in practice in trying to keep the momentum going.
Well, first off, try to get another top 5. See if we can push more and try to get a win. I don't know how possible that is. My stomach might explode, but It's fine. Also, execute turn 8A, as that is very difficult.
Well,
And
anything
yeah,
else?
not really.
Well, thanks, Train. Is now on to the number 5 with Cams with IBCS.
Yeah, Cams, welcome back to Carvana Cup Series. Been a while since you, the defending series champion, came here back on track. You know, with all the chaos of Sonoma, California, how does this race play a big challenge for you, especially now that you're trying to get some points and continue your hunt to get 3 consecutive titles?
Oh, he says he's just literally raced Nashville. So maybe your information. He says no pace to win. Like he's here for fun.
Oh.
And goodbye.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Cams. I wasn't here for the Nashville race weekend. Now we're gonna head over to Landon, who will be interviewing the number 2 of Hunter.
Well, Hunter, obviously, congratulations last night. You're FSS winner. But what are you going to do today to try and carry that momentum over and try and go back-to-back with the sweep of the Sonoma weekend?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this WTR cards have been great all day. I think I'm the worst qualifying one out of all of us. I think I'm starting P9 today, or P10, sorry. Actually, no. Well, yeah, P9. P10, whatever. But I'm hoping to move myself through the field. I think I have better race pace than I do have qualifying pace, one lap pace. So, yeah, just hoping to make my way through the field to somehow pull off the sweep.
I mean, are you going to try and do another field strategy today? It obviously helped you yesterday. Are you going to try and maybe try something again?
We'll see what it comes down to.
Okay, well, thank you, Hunter. Now on to the O2 of Mystic with IBCS.
Yeah, Mystic. You struggled a bit early on in the season, but now you're trying to bounce back in the standings. You know, from how much R&R Racing has struggled pretty much this entire year, whether it be penalties or pretty much, you know, other scenarios in the race, how are you going to try to turn everything around and go get the victory here at Sonoma?
Yeah, victory's not really expected here, but my goal is just finish top half of the field. That's kind of my goal at every track this season. Right now, my best finish at one of these like tracks with the pit button is P8. So the goal today is beat that or tie it at least. That was at Gateway, I think, or we got a P8. That's the best pit if you have a pit button track. So our goal is finish better than that.
All right, we'll take you, Mystic. And now we're gonna head over to Landon, who's with the winner of Gateway, Zol.
Well, Zol, obviously here, I need you to explain to me, what are you going to do today, and how is she going to power you into a win here? That's what you're talking about in pre-race.
We haven't been great on these road courses, but qualifying pace and practice has been paying off. And recently in these past few days at Sonoma, Sally Uchis is gonna carry me to the top 5. I'm gonna listen to her lap by lap. I don't care, but mainly is to not make any enemies and try to stay clean. Road courses is not my main thing, but we'll try to do everything we can. I hope we can accomplish everything we want today.
Well, good luck to you, man. Is now on to the number 20 of Mystic, number 20 of A Sprout with IBCS.
Yeah, Sprout. You are the winner at Darlington, the throwback race. However, you are starting near the back of the field. With all the challenges that this track provides and all the tight confine, how are you going to try to make your way up for the field, try to score some points?
There's only one way to go, mate. .1way underscore like Wailing Gamer TV. There's only one way to go, and that's forwards. These guys suck. We're gonna make it through the field if we don't wreck. The only thing is, I think some like monkey could get P5. They just didn't wreck the whole time. But our goal is just to stay consistent, and yeah, we'll have Brewski here supporting us in his unique appearance. So best of luck to the Scream Machine here today, and we hope to get a top 5 here and beat King because he sucks.
Okay, what the hell? All right, whatever. Onward to BBB, who'll be interviewed by Landon.
Well, BB also, I mean, the most best scheme, my pick for the Zav scheme of the week. But what are you going to do here, man? You're obviously pretty good at road courses. I'd say one of the best road course racers in the league. So what are you going to do here to try and make your way up to the field?
As things are now in qualifying is not very good for me. Race pace a lot better, but this track specifically, I don't know why. can't find the pace at this road course. I don't know what it is. It just I don't feel that fast here today. I'm in this because a few people couldn't make it, so I'm fortunate for that. But starting in the rear of the field, which means literally the only way is forward. So hopefully that is the case.
Well, I love to wait and see you make your way forward. As now, good luck to you in the race. Is now back with BCH, I believe.
Yeah, well, thank you, drivers, for all the pre-race interviews. I think you guys should all know how pit road works. Pretty self-explanatory. Just come down. Can't really mess up entry unless you're speeding. And exit, like, just try and stay within those solid, like, white lines until you cross over them. And until you get past them, then you can come back. But just try not to LePage off exit. Yeah, be smart. I'm thinking like 3 cars for a caution lap 1 of the restart. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but we'll do 3 cars right now for lap 1, and then once lap 2, we'll just do 2 cars, and then yeah. So
Barbecue chicken from there.
anyway, yeah. I think we're all good. I don't know. I think we're all good getting our cars right now. Yeah. Okay. Well, get in your cars. Good luck to you guys today, and we're gonna do a quick commercial break. We'll be back afterwards with the cars moving on the track.
It was. Shoot.
And
Couple cars
welcome
in the
back
wall.
here
Wow.
to the Carvana Cup Series. Cars are moving on the track. And Sam, our pole sitter, one thing I want to bring up, he is only finished outside of the top 2 3 times this season. He has raced 12 times, only 3 of those he's finished outside the top 2. He has an average finish of 3.1. That is an insane stat. I just realized that he just has, but yeah, average finishing position of 3.1. I just wanted to bring that up. That's shot, but it'll be pits this time here.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, Sam, one of the most deserving drivers this season to possibly be in the hunt for the championship, in my opinion, and with a giant points lead in the standings. I mean, without a doubt, Sam, really the favorite to win the title, but it also depends if he could perform well during the chase, which consists of many, many great tracks, including the Auto Club Speedway, where he won earlier this year. That was where he got his first win. So yeah, Sam right now still the favorite to win the title.
I mean, obviously, Sam with a 2 point gap, but I wouldn't take out Jalen and Dylan. I mean, the road course in the playoffs could help Jalen, but I mean, then Dylan, man, he's been consistent recently, winning at Charlotte. I think he can make a good run for the chase.
Dylan seems to be really good at some of these old tracks, but
Oh my lord.
I think we're about
Oh,
running out of
yes.
them as Cam just moved out.
It's a congestion down pit lane as we're going for our mandatory pit stops before the race. I believe Nick hit the pit stall at the front first, and it's just a Constantine effect from there.
Oh no, Mystic. Oh, he just hit 100.
Well, that's, you just heard Math right there. He'll be our pit reporter for today. The rules we got in the booth. I'll be the lead commentator as King and Mystic. Not King and Mystic, King and Cam's getting together. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah.
Oh.
Rules for today, I'll be the lead commentator. Alongside me, we have IBCS and Landon, and Matt will be the pit reporter here for today.
Yeah, I mean, usually you guys hear me in the ZDD booth as the lead commentator, but usually I'm just like the co-commentator with BCH for Carvana.
Yeah. IBCS co-commentators for the day. It'll be green this time.
Beautiful day here in Sonoma, California. Let's see how the drivers are gonna do. We've seen so much tight confine throughout this entire race weekend. But Landon, from your experience, if you have been racing on this racetrack, you know, how tough is this racetrack for all these drivers, and what's so big about this track that provides such a challenge for them?
I mean, this racetrack, I mean, the lap times are not that consistent. It's like kind of like gateway consistency. Not the best consistency, but you just want to stay away from the curbs. The curbs throw you off the track here. I mean, the practice I did, it's just mainly if you're side by side and you hit a curb, one of you two is dying.
Alright, well. It's going to be Sam Soggy. And Jalen Nick. Sam. Gonna choose one to go in the ORC restart zone. Toyota 120 about to get away here in wine country. Here we go. Sam is gonna lead him to the green here at Sonoma. And already some jostling back there. 2-3 wide coming up the hill in turn number 1. Jalen's looking to the inside. Oh, there goes King! Around in one. Only one car around. We'll keep it going.
Pit locker number 3 of Sammy heads up the hill in turn 3, coming into turn 3A. Sam still on in front as a fan out in the back.
Hunter got one around back there.
Is now 2-3 wide almost as King contact with Hunter there. Just flashbacks to last night between Hunter and Strauss.
Dylan gonna make a dive to the inside of Cam's, and oh, Nick going wide. Killer Soggy gonna get past his Cam's, and Shreen gonna go side by side as they go through the S's. Cam's slips up just a little bit. That's gonna allow Miss to get there. Oh, Aceman's going spinning. Same with Nick as well. They're going spinning as well. Trilby gonna have to take the runoff there.
Oh, watch out, boys.
Oh, wow. Very dangerous. He's spinning in 10 now. So a chaotic start to the race.
JD up to P2 now as spinners in the back. About 3 different spinners there is what I saw. But JD now leading this second pack as Sam is already up to a 2.5 second lead from the chaos in lap 1, entering now turn 2.
Up the hill and coming in at turn number 2. This right-hander Jalen gonna spin through the grass. Oh! Around goes the 88 into the 77. Both of them able to save it, but it's Killer Soggy to have the edge. Here comes Dylan, 3 wide for second just for a moment. It's Killer Soggy out to second as they head to 3A.
Jalen made a mistake there, gonna lose a spot out. And now has to defend from Dylan, who's right behind as they go into 4A. Killer Soggy just couldn't get the power down through there. Jalen might have a bit of a run as we ride on board. He's gonna make a dive to the inside. Side by side they go through turn number 7. Dylan gonna try and take advantage of this. Jalen gonna throw the block. Dylan and Killer Soggy side by side. Now Dylan gonna look to the inside of the S's. Oh, there's contact. Contact there for the last podium spot. Oh, they're gonna slip up. Now Train gonna get involved in this battle. He's gonna go all the way around the outside and take the spot away from Dylan. That is sensational, but Killer Soggy's gonna have something to say about that. Oh, there goes Train. He goes around. Multiple cars are wrecking. That's gonna be the caution.
Oh, huge crash on lap number 2. Sam with a huge lead over number 88 of Jalen, but that's now gonna be cut down to about less than a second. As a matter of fact, Sam still your race leader, but a big crash happens out of turn number 10.
I'll say it looked like terrain there either clicked or got churned there as it caused 3 cars all to get sideways and go to the wall and just stack up and they just couldn't save it.
Yeah, they were just, it was a huge mess. You really cannot go side by side in 11 and 10 right there. It is so dangerous. You're on the edge so much. But going to be coming down pit road this time. Looks like about everybody will be coming down. And this is going to be good here because from now on it'll be single file starts. So it'll be good for them. A little less chaos on the restarts.
I mean, everyone in the field trying to get as much fuel as they can, trying to take opportunity on this first caution. I mean, still get even more chaotic from here on out, but they also want to stretch their fuel to the end. We do remember yesterday in the FSS race, Hunter was able to stretch it to the end and win it in a fuel strategy thriller. So really, I mean, drivers trying to have that same mindset, but it can also lead to having, you know, a bit of a struggle with the map and how long you could have on the fuel set for each lap. So really, I mean, it's both a gamble, but also a bit of a reward if you pit this time.
Well, remember, stage lengths here for this race, 12, 12, and 14. Stage 1's 12 laps long. Probably, now if everybody pits here, which it looks like everybody is, they'll probably be able to make it till the end of the stage, which is going to be good. But Matt's going to be our pit reporter. He's going to take us down pit road.
Yeah, everyone's coming in except for one car. That looks to be the 77. He stays down the ice out machine, and 40 of Nick, too. But everyone's going to come, and let's see how they file into their boxes.
Oh!
Looks like the front works the rear line. The 19 is around. He got turned, it looks like, and now he is up to the runoff, saves it. He's going to lose a lot of time. But as we make our way down the pit lane where all everyone's stars are, with D6 hitting his marks first, everyone into the pit lane, into their boxes. Let's see how they come out. I'm just looking to see. I think people may have taken 25%. That is the way to go, surely. Jalen comes out behind what looks to be, let me just, the 3 car. Yes, so the 3 car has come out of pit lane first, followed by Jalen, and I believe the big story out of that is that the 19 was up in the field, losing positions, and now he has to work his way up the field.
Yep. Yeah, that's problems there. This pit road, honestly, is quite tricky. It's really, really tight. But, no, 2 people staying out here. Killer Soggy and Nick, both IBCS All-Star Racing cars, staying out. Interesting call. Maybe trying to stretch it to the end of the stage. It'll be green this time, and it's single file starts.
Like where this is going for both Doggy and Nick. I mean, there are lots of gain so many positions. They did lose a few on the restart when they were in turn 7A. So really, I mean, Doggy and Nick take a big gamble, but the question now becomes, will it pay off? We saw it in the ZDD race where some drivers stayed out, but really they got caught up in all the carnage that just blew up their strategy really badly. So really, I mean, it's really a gamble for both the 77 and the 40s.
Well, going to be coming back this time then. Killer Soggy leading this field. Soggy, Nick, Sam, Jalen, Dylan. Coming through turn 11. Leader chooses when to go. Here from the start of the ORC restart the start-finish line. At any point there, leader can choose when to go. You'll see driving here up. Soggy, and there we go. Green flags out. We're back racing. It is a great launch for Jalen back behind. He's going to take over 1-2 spots. Going to pass Sam and Nick as they go up into turn number 1. Oh, Nick, Dill to the inside of Jalen, still digging hard back there. There's chaos behind. Jalen going to get forced just a little bit off there. King around in turn number 1 as they go up the hill. Jalen gonna get past. Oh, back there, Hunter!
Oh!
Trouble! Hunter's up and over! And
King's in
King
the
is out of the
infield.
track!
That might be a DNF.
No, that's not a DNF.
No, that
King's out
rules
of the
out.
track. He's fine. He just went off. He got lost there. What?
I don't know what happened there. But
King got turned around, I think.
Cam's hit the inside barrier and just caused a whole stack up there as Mystic and Hunter collected, and then King went off in turn 1 into the infield.
Yeah. Well, pits will be open once again.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if the top two didn't pit, which was Killer Soggy and Nick. They'll be coming down this time around, surely, to try and get that fuel back up to where the rest of the field is. We have a car back around who was spinning around. Let me see who that was. I think it was King again. It was King. Number 2 also around into that inside wall.
Right, well, here they come down pit road. Math. Take us away, man.
Yeah, everyone is coming in. Jalen tries to fake out. I don't think it worked. Yeah, everyone is coming down pit road. Let's see how they enter this time around. It was a real hassle for the 19 car. It looks like it's going to be clean this time around. It is. So everyone has made it successfully past that bend. Let's see how we enter, and let's see if anyone has any mishaps entering their stalls. I think it's going to be a clean one this time around, and it is. So I'm not expecting too many shifts in position. We have a car that it's out already. They're all starting to come out. And I think they've all taken 25%. Nick has dropped the... I think that was to take 50%. Because he did not take as much fuel, or he did not pit at all, sorry, that last time around. So he's taking 50 to try and get back. Killer Soggy keeps staying up in that front pack. Keeps that position. But the number 40 of Nick drops down a long order.
Yep, well, thank you, Matt. Remember, stage ends lap, stage white is lap number 12. But we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back here for Green Flag.
Yeah, World Cup.
And welcome back here to the Carvana Cup Series. A little short commercial break right there. Jalen's going to be leading the field here today. Not today, we'll restart here, sorry. And Dylan right behind him, Sam P3. So wild turn of events here to start this race. We'll see, maybe a little bit calmer here this time around. We'll just have to see, as Jalen's going to be one to control the field. Choose one to go. It's coming back to the ORC restart center. 88, leading the 1 and 3. Jalen gonna wait, and there he goes. We are off and back green here at Sonoma.
3 wide already in the back of the field, but it's Jalen to take off, and here comes Dylan on the outside contact. All around with the Indian turn 2. Spinning out of control, but he's able to save it in the grass, and it's Dylan back out to the point with the 3 is Sam right behind him, up the hill, in a turn 3, down into turn 3A, the 1 to the slide of the track, onto the curb, and it's Dylan still onto the point as they head to turn 4A.
There goes A Sprout around into the turn, as we've seen that last night. People spinning, using 2 tires to turn the turn. It doesn't always work out. The sand is really dangerous.
Nick spinning, oh, he's having an issue. He's going to break. Smart move right there. Up here at the front of the field, though. Dylan back out in front of this field. Right behind him, though, Sam and Sam, Train, Jalen, Killer Soggy, Cams. Oh, Cam's going wide there with Killer Soggy. Now Jalen's looking down to the inside of Train as they go through turn 9A, coming towards turn number 10. Jalen trailing. Oh, Zol back there as well. He's in a little bit of a tussle right there with Cams as well as they go into turn number 10. Missed it to get away from the brakes. But Sam's going to look for the lead.
Sam back out to the point. Here comes Dylan around the outside number 3 to take back the spot as they come out of front straightaway. Dylan to the lead lap number 7 of the race with Trent trailing behind him. And now coming down into turn number 1 up the hill towards turn number 2. Dylan gonna pull away from the number 3 of Sam. He overdrives the corner, through the grass he goes, and here comes the 3, near the rear bumper to 1 as they hit the 3. Oh, Soggy around.
Killer Soggy going around back up at the hill. It's gonna take a lot of power to get up. Nick actually down pit lane, but for the race lead though, Dylan under attack here from Sam. Oh, Hunter! Hunter back there going wide into the wall in 4A.
I wonder what Nick is doing. He's just in a pit stall. I can just see it down the pit lane, very barely.
Turn around, Dylan! Into turn 8! What a save by the 1! And he's able to get by the number 3 of Sam. 3 cars under a blanket for the race lead. They're going to slide into turn number 9. Through turn 10 to go. Dylan still the race leader as they come into turn 11.
Dylan still leading. Back there's problems. That's Triple B around. Triple B's gone around, but look at this. Jalen trying to look around the outside of Sam for P2. Still digging there. Jalen still looking. Nick merging back and back to the stripe. Lap 9 of this race. Sam's out in front of Jalen.
Nick has just finished making his way down pit lane. I'm kind of curious to see what happened to him. He was AFK just for a little bit. That's why. So he took one of the
Nick and King! Oh, they've gone around. That's 2 cars. That's going to be the caution.
I'll just back out.
I couldn't see what happened there. It looks like Nick merged on the track as King was flying past. And there's Hunter around as well.
Yeah, that's going to be the caution. Nick King going around. I believe that's a Nick. Yeah, Nick 1 out of 3 there.
A big mistake for the number 40 of Nick, honestly, and that's very bad for the number 94 of King, as a matter of fact. Things just not going his way for the driver of the number 94 car, and truthfully, I mean, Sam tried to make a move on the number 1 of Dylan as they came out of turn 7A. Unfortunately, by the time the caution came out, it was just too late. So really, Dylan still your race leader as they come out of the yeses and coming towards turn number 10. Dylan ready to get the field on the pit road.
Also, we're gonna have a 2 to go restart here when we go back green next time by. Is now into pit road with Math.
All right, yes, we are coming back onto pit lane. It's the third time, third caution. We have a couple cars staying out. It's at the 19 again, a Cortez staying out. I think it is, along with Killer Soggy. Gambling once again. But it looks like everyone has come in very cleanly. Now let's see how we enter our pit stalls. Number 6 obviously entering first. Oh, problems for number 2. Problems for number 2. Stuck onto King, and he is going to lose positions for sure. He was already at the back. He is going to be even more at the back. So unfortunate. The number 1 leads out of pit lane. That is Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan.
Thank you.
Leading off pit road. Thank you for that pit road report. We'll be going green this time then. But so far, chaotic start to the race. I believe that is 3rd caution of the day.
I'll say, looks like Zol and Nick, Zol and Killer Soggy, they're staying out for stage points here. as the rest of the field are flipping the stage here is obviously the smart answer is now you don't have to pit the stage caution in 2 laps. But really here, the 1977, like I said earlier, track position might be key at this racetrack.
Truthfully, I mean, Zol and Killer Sagi taking the same strategy as he did earlier in the stage. I mean, big risk, big gamble. Let's see if the 19 and the 77 pay off as they're getting ready to come out of the S's and back to the green flag. Will this be good for Zol? I mean, we've seen restart crashes throughout the entire race weekend, and truly, I mean, some of them happen with the leaders, and that really impact them. So really, I mean, let's see if Zol's strategy and Killer Sagi's strategy pays off as we get ready to come back to the green flag here.
Yeah, Zol, Killer Sagi, Dylan, Sam, and Jalen, all those guys are in the top 5. Remember, top 5 gets stage points. But 2 laps to go when we come back to the green. Zol's going to be choosing when to go. And when we get to the ORC restart zone, Zol choosing when to go. He's going to go early. We're back green. It's a brilliant launch. A horrible launch there for Killer Soggy as Dylan's going to look to the inside of him in turn 1. Oh! It's the inside wall. Big mistake. Killer Soggy launched off wide. Jalen to the inside of Sam in turn number 1. Chaos 3 wide in turn 1 as Jalen going to look to go past Dylan. Up the hill they go. Contact made. There's cars going wide.
Out of turn 3A, Dylan gonna shove the 88 into the grass. They go side by side for a second in the air. Turn 4A, Zol continues to pull away, but about for a second he's up. They had out of turn 4A. Jalen around the outside of 1 gets clear position. Zol still the race leader as Dylan dives down to the inside in turn 7A.
In the back, there's a 2-car wreck between A Sprout and Triple B.
The 2 cars will stay green. Remember, 3 cars will be called for caution on lap 1 of a restart, but Zol still leading this race. Jalen P2, Sam P3, Dylan P4 right now. And back behind, the battle for the stage points is on. Hunter, Train, and Killer Saki all going at it. They're going to be coming back for the white this time.
Out of turn number 11 and back to the start finish line. Zol gonna see the white flag in stage 1, 1 lap to go, and here comes the one of Dylan on the rear bumper of the number 3 of Sam. He peeks up to the outside, but it won't be enough. Sam still in third. White flag in the air for Zol in stage 1.
White flag is in the air one more time to settle it out in stage number 1. Right now, the stage points go to Train, but Hunter is right there all over that back bumper in turn number 1.
As now Dylan trying. Dylan trying to make the move now. As he's gonna he lag problems there as he's gonna fall down the stage point order, now putting Hunter in the last stage position.
Hunter now the last one in stage points. He makes a mistake though. They're 3 wide in the back right now. 3 wide in the back. King making a move underneath Dylan back there. Underneath Dylan. Chaos ensuing on the final lap of this stage as they go through the S's. Zol right now leading this field. Jalen back behind him, but through the final corner, Zol stayed out of pit road. Jalen's gonna try and make a dive to the outside. There wasn't anything there. Out of turn number 11, and Zol is going to win stage 1.
The field flies by on the screen as Hunter gets the last stage point, but yes, Zol gonna win stage 1, heading up the hill into turn 1. The 19 gonna drive through the grass. He goes. Here comes Jalen near the rear of 19, and there'll be nose to tail as they enter up the hill into turn number 3, coming to 3A. Jalen gonna slide on the track into the outside wall he goes, and Zol gonna still remain the race leader as they head to 4A.
Jalen's hunting, looking for the race lead. Zol makes a mistake. Jalen's gonna make a dive. Oh, there's contact for the lead, but Jalen takes it with a big dive there and gets the lead from Zol on lap number 13 of the race.
For the yeses, Jalen still in front. Zoll still trying to catch up to the driver in number 88 as they come out of this quarter, turn number 9 towards turn number 10. Jalen still out in front as the field flies by.
Is now into turn 11, the hardest part of the track here, as Zoll not going to make a dive back as Jalen's going to run wide, going to open the door for the 19 car. It's now he comes in the guy. There's contact for the race lead. It's now side by side coming to the stripe this time.
Side by side for the lead back there. There's even more of a fiasco you see on the onboard there, but side by side for the lead. Zoll runs wide. Zoll runs wide, almost in the grass. He still keeps it there, holding it. Braves looking to the inside of Jalen, but there wasn't anything there for him. As Sam's running wide back there, but they go up the hill. Jalen still leading this race. Zoll hunting right back behind him though.
Jalen with 3 wins under his belt this season, all on road courses, leading this race, and he overdrives turn 4A. Here comes the 19th. Contact! Into the wall he goes! Spinning back to the number 3 of Sam. Sam gonna hit the inside tire bears hard and overdrives turn 7A. Jalen gonna pull away the race lead as they head to the S's.
Look at that fiasco. 3 wide as they go into the S's. That's a mess. That's a mess. Zoll goes off.
His car is deleted. He deleted his car.
He must have been lagging. We'll keep it green. We'll keep it green here. Sam Hunter battling it out right now. As we come towards turn 11 here, Hunter might try and make a dive here in turn 11. I don't think there is need for one, and he won't make a move. But he's all over that back bumper right now.
Third heats up between the 3 and the 2 as they come in a turn number 12 back to the start finish line. Sam gonna cross the line in third, but Hunter still catching up to the driver of the number 3. Up the hill they go. Sam still on in third as the 2 gonna try to dive it in turn 2.
Riding on board here with the number 2 of Hunter as they go up the hill. Look how tough it is to get through this section. Sam, a little bit of a mishap there. Where will Hunter make a move? He can't really make a move in 4A. There he does. He slips out, sits behind that number 3 of Sam. Can he try and make a dive in this corner? Wouldn't it be smart to? And he does make the smart decision to stay behind and try and hunt for a better spot. Sam kind of struggles to get on the power. Coming there out of turn 7A as they go through the S's. Hunter's just looking for a spot to make a move. Sam again making another mistake there on the curve.
As now in the back, for a battle for P9, the 20 and 02 heating up. They went side by side into 4 and 4A. Is now here comes A Sprout trying to make a move. It's nice to go to the inside of the 02 of Mystic. Is going to clear him off of 8, I believe.
Move there for A Sprout.
A single file out to come out of turn 12 and hang on the front straightaway. Sam still your race leader by over 2 seconds as the field still gets single filed out. Coming towards lap number 17 this time by Jalen. Still trying to pull away from the number 6 of Trey, who's being hunted down by the number 3 of Sam out of turn 2 and heading up the hill to turn 3 and 3A.
Yeah, Hunter on the move right now. Almost sideways there off the top of the hill, but still hunting.
Massive sideways for number 2 of Hunter, and here they come to turn number 7A. The 2 gonna dive it down to the outside, and number 3 of Sam into the grass he goes, and it'll get slowed down just a bit. Sam still out in the 3rd position, and now hunting down the number 6 of Train as they head to the S's.
As not really single filed out with, I believe, now 7 to go. No, 9 to go, and the stage is 24 as the lap when it's done. Sam now going to run wide, is now going to open up for Hunter here at the run. Will Hunter be able to make a move this time? Hasn't been able to yet. He's going to keep back and just wait for the opportunity as Train's going to run wide and may open the door here for the number 3 of Sam.
Dylan, back there making a move around the outside of Killer Soggy. Oh my goodness. What a move around the outside in a turn 11 and gets it done. That was spectacular right there for Dylan, moving up to P6.
Sorry, you're trying to dive it down as I head into turn number 2. A big set 77. The bumpers give it to the 1. Up the track they will go, but it's still Dylan out to the 6th position as I head up the hill into turn 3.
Up the hill, they're still hunting right now. Killer Soggy looking for a move. Up there, Cams went to the wall. Looks like, oh, Killer Soggy's had a bit of a run here. Riding on board, will he make a move? He's going to look to the outside. Bull's still there, but Dylan squeezed him wide. And both of them into the grass as they come to the start of the yeses.
Start of the yeses. Sam still out in third, and Killer Soggy trying to muster up a run on number 1 of Dylan. Into the grass they go big time. Here comes the 77 with a huge run as they head to turn number 9. Big squirrely there for the 77, but still Dylan out to 6 as they come out of turn 10 and head to 11.
As now, I think pit stops are going to happen, or we're going to need to happen soon here, as some people are running close on fuel here. But now Sam and Hunter catching up on the back of the 6's bumper of Train, as Jalen's now out to a 4-second lead, pulling away, now going into turn 2 and 3.
Well, Math, you're the pit reporter. Without leaking the fuel, I mean, tell us about how many laps do you think until we'll see some pit stops? Math. Oh, is he here?
Well, I'm gonna cover for Math here. I think we're gonna see pit stops this time by.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Oh, Cam to the inside wall out of turn 4A.
Yeah, I saw that there. He's had a really big issue right out of 4A. I don't know, right just in the chute. It's been a really troublesome spot for him. He just cannot get his footing. But up there, you see Train going at it with Sam. Sam gonna make a move round the outside. Is Train gonna go for a ride, spinning there in turn 10. Hunter hit right behind him, but it's gonna be no caution there. No caution. We will stay green as somebody's coming down pit road. Matt, take us away.
Yeah, just looking now to see who is coming in. I'm unsure. Yes, someone has come down pit road. I was looking at the telemetry with People's Fuel. The 77, I believe that is in. Yes, he absolutely needed to come down. His fuel is going to run out surely that lap before, and he is taking an early stall just to prevent himself from going under and running out of fuel. So I think he's going to take full. Yes, he has taken full. That was absolutely necessary, and now he comes out to the race. This may be to the end of the race if he can save it, but he has got 20 laps to do so, and the average stint is 14 laps. I don't think that he's going to be able to do that. It will be surely a 50%, 50% that will take on the next pit stop if it is an optimal run for him, given nothing else happens. So he's going to come out now, surely in last place, and yeah, he's got a long way to go.
Well, thank you there, Matt, for that pit report. Definitely not.
Oh no, Sam around into the essence, spinning out of control and slides in turn number 9. That's a big spin for the 3, and here come the 6 and the 2. They're caught up to the number 3 car out of turn 10 and heading down with this launch.
Oh,
the 6
Train! Oh my goodness, Hunter as well!
Caution!
Oh my
no
goodness!
No caution waving. Pam gonna get the bumper to the number 6 on Train. Up the track they go with turn number 6. Sorry, 11, and it's Train back at the 3rd as Hunter lost a ton of spots.
Wow, that was big right there. What just happened? That's like the multiple times this race we've seen incidents happen in that corner. That was absurd. But mid-pack battles are ridiculous. Train now under attack from Cams as they go up the hill. Train, so much has happened to him in the past few laps now.
Down the hill in turn number 4A, Train still in front on the number 5 of Cam's two-time defending series champion. Heading into turn 7A, the 5 gonna try to muster up a run, but will have to back out as they enter around the corner. Sam still in second place, and he is being hunted down by the number 6 of Train as they head into the S's.
Is now spread.
Oh, you go.
Now spread out in the field now. Really, all we have seeing here is a 4-car pack battle between Dylan, Cams, Train, and Sam. Sam trying to catch down Jalen as he's up to a 10-second lead, obviously showing that he's the best road course racer in all of Carvana. As Dylan's going to make a dive into Cam's going to get sideways off the turn. As now he's going to get a run on Train. The outside of Train here is now, can he make it stick? He's going to go on the outside wall and his run is going to die out.
Oh man, that was big there in the final corner. Cam's kind of got hooked right there, but he might be close enough for a dive in turn 1. Nothing really there though. As they go up the hill, the 174 feet of elevation. And gonna go up to the peak down now. Past the highest point on the racetrack towards 4A, where we've seen so many mistakes. Cam's especially made a lot of mistakes here today.
Yeah, let's see, it's a 5, gonna try to dive it down in a turn number 7A. He won't be able to. Train still gonna try to pull ever so slightly away from number 5 car Cams, but pretty much this field down really single filed out, coming towards the S of Sam. Still trying to find us the number 6 of Train, but Jalen, he's been the driver that drivers want to beat today so far with about a 10-second lead. So really, I mean, Jalen just has to continue to do whatever he's doing and just trying to continue to pull away from this field.
I keep seeing Train going wide in turn number 10, and it is scaring me as Cam's gonna have a look down to the inside. Contact made between the two of them at the final corner there, and pit signal on for that number 6 machine.
You also got another car that's coming down pit lane this time around. I am looking to see who it is, but it's behind Dylan. And it is Hunter that's coming down this time around. So pit stops are being made very shortly. We're going to see cars down pit lane this time around.
Yeah.
For that. Because right now Train still finding out for the number 5. Oh, Candace hit the outside wall really hard. Out of 3A. Coming towards turn 4A. Train still trying to catch the number 3 of Sam, who overdrives turn 4A just a bit. Here comes the 6. Nose to tail with the number 3. Oh, Sam as they come in at turn 7A. But Sam still out to the second position as they head to the S's.
Yes, as they go. Train going to be coming down this time as well as Cam. So pit road will be busy. Math, you're going to have to cover quite a bit here. A lot of guys coming down. Looks like right now, Train, Cam's, Hunter, and maybe some other people take us down. Oh, Sam's going to make a dive down pit road. He doesn't have the single on. He doesn't have it
The leader,
on.
Jalen, is down pit lane as well. Jalen has made it to pit lane. So
Sam
it
doesn't have
is
the
a very
pit signal.
busy pit lane.
Oh, no.
Yes, he is speeding down pit lane at this time. B3 car made a drastic and dreadful mistake. He is surely going to drop down the order. He has been struggling so hard to keep the field behind, and now he is eventually going to crumble. Everyone is coming down pit lane this time around. I believe this is for stage end, if I'm not mistaken. The 20 has made his way down. Everyone is coming down this time around. Everyone except the 77. His gamble to try and stay out is going to work. He is going to move up the order so much. There's another car that has stayed out as well. But Killer Soggy, with his gamble, has decided to stay out.
Dylan going slow off pit road. Sam, he might run out of gas here. He might run out of gas. We'll have to see what the feels like. 85. I think he should make it back. Hunter was able to make it back on this fuel in FSS.
Whoa, someone's spinning out pit lane.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's Zol.
Zol. Wow. Right.
Terrible.
Well.
As Sam's going to make it successfully down pit lane, entering at just really low fuel, like Cam said yesterday. Hopefully he can make it back to a stall in time, 'cause I don't know if he's gonna be able to. His math is have to keep up with that.
Yeah, just looking now, I think he is going to make it, but he is going to have to take an early stall just to prevent running out. Is he going to try and drag that car with no fuel down the pit lane? It looks like he is, and he's going to do it successfully. So, Sam, nothing to worry about losing fuel. The only thing worrying about him and his team is that he's going to lose a lot of positions here. That call coming down pit lane and forgetting to turn on the pit signal was obviously a very, very dreadful and tragic move for him. He's going to have to work his way up into stage 3 to try and make the positions that he once gained. He was P2 before, and now he is going to go down all the time, surely.
Yeah, well,
Jalen now.
Yeah, thank you, Math. Jalen has taken the stage, white 5 seconds ahead of Sam at the time, but that's going to be even a larger gap right now. Train sitting P2 on the racetrack, Cam's P3, Hunter sitting P4, and I believe no, it's Dylan P5. He has the last stage point, I believe.
That'll be us. It's like coming in at turn number 10. Jalen, what a stage he's had. At one point, had nearly an 11-second lead over the number 3 of Sam, who was running in second. But here he comes. At a turn number 11. Oh!
Dylan, he froze, I believe, exiting the S's. He's going to go off. Stage point right now is going to go to Sam. Oh my goodness. What a turn of events. Out the final corner. Jalen's going to win stage number 2. P2 is going to go to Train, I believe. In the final corner, though. What?
I apologize, BCH, but Dylan is asking to fix laps. I'm just looking on his radio. He's asking me to fix the laps.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I can't right now. Not everybody's crossed the strike.
I know, yeah.
As it looks like Zoll is pitting this time, has his pitting sign on, so he's gonna make a dive down pit road here at the end of the stage, running any stage result he wanted to have.
Yeah, just needed to salvage this stage. Oh no, he's left.
Oh,
Zoll's left. I don't know if he's disconnected or he needs to go, but he's obviously had one occurrence where he had to come down pit lane to do something, but now he is gone. Unsure what's happening to him. We'll look into it after the race for sure.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be the last car to cross the line here. I believe. And, oh yeah, he's going wide in 1. Oh, and around he goes in 1. Yeah, it has been a rough race for the man. He might honestly just go 1 down. Jalen's entering the final corner. Not much going on right now, so we are going to head to a quick side-by-side commercial break. We'll be back afterwards.
Yay, side-by-side.
And welcome back here to the Carvana Cup Series after side-by-side commercial break. About 12 laps to go here in stage number 3. Triple B, you just saw him go for a ride. Killer Soggy went down pit road while we were under side-by-side commercial break. Jalen went for a spin as well, but right now he's got a really good gap over the guy behind him. That is Train. Cam's P3, Hunter P4, Sam P5. All Chevrolet top 5, which will definitely help them out in the manufacturer points right now. 59 below Toyota. But with a day like they're having right now, man, this can definitely turn the tides.
As now our only battle on the track, 45 of BBB and King, is now King's going to make a dive to the inside here. Not going to get it done, is now entering turn 11. Can King make a dive for it? He's not going to. He's going to sit back, and he's going to take it wide, actually.
He's going to try and cross him over and get a better run, but yeah, that doesn't work at all. And Trilby, it's a good gap over him as they come back to left in here.
Yeah, turn 10. I mean, it's really tight. I mean, you know, we've seen so many wrecks occur, especially when drivers get side by side, and it got really concerning for all the fans, pretty much. When we saw Triple B and King go wide as Triple B gonna slide through the grass up the hill in turn 2. That's big for the 45, but now in the turn 3 and the 3A, Triple B is still in front of the 94.
Yeah, well, riding on board here with Train, he's catching up to Jalen just a little bit. Maybe just about like the second last lap, I think. A little less than a second. There you see Jalen on the right side of the screen, but Train is looking really, really quick right now. I don't know. He could contend with Jalen for the race lead and the win, but I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be really interesting to see at the end of this race. Got this lap here. And okay, never mind. Yeah, he just wrecked it. He wrecked by himself.
Is now coming into turn 2. Is now Jalen's going to come down to 4A this time by. Really, no one's able to contend with the 88 cars. Everyone's in a race of their own besides Jalen. Is now coming back. We see King back. Oh, Mystics off the track.
Oh,
he's in the runoff.
Oh, my.
Oh, no. Oh. Great Williams there.
Yeah, it has been a rough day for this O2 machine. Oh, it's just been so rough. I don't know what's going on with him, but we have 10 laps to go in the race right now, Ben.
Yeah, pretty much a bit. It's been a match class for number 88 car, Jalen, but he's been in this scenario before, folks. As a matter of fact, we've seen it at Road America earlier a few weeks ago, where Jalen had a huge lead over the entire field, and it just all went to pieces when pretty much when a caution came out for a 3-car pileup. So really, I mean, yeah, anything could possibly happen. With just 9 laps to go right now, so Jalen, I mean, he's just praying that there's no caution. But the only time he's hoping for a caution is really when the field is like in the range where the race could pretty much end under caution and we're not in pursuit of a 1-lap dash.
I'll say King and Triple B still dogging it out in the back. Is now Triple B's gonna try and surf a run here as King hit the apron. Is Mystics has some spin physics, almost wrecking in the back. About to get lapped as here comes Jalen now, coming to 7A.
Triple B's going to look to the inside, a little argy-bargy there between the 94 and 45. Triple B's putting his muscles out, but King will not fall back. Still digging to the inside. Contact made as they go up the hill. Triple B almost forced off the road. This is for P8. Contact made once again between the two of them as they go up the hill. King going to fall behind as they go up the 174 feet of elevation. Triple B runs a bit wide there. King gonna try and look for a crossover. Back down to the inside. Here they come towards 4A. Will one of them lift out of it? Oh, no, they won't. Triple B still digging on the outside there. King left barely enough space. Still side by side as they go into 7A.
DHR versus R&R battling against each other as they come out of 7A through the S as they go. The 45 and the 94 nose the tail as they head to the oh no, contact into the tire barrier to the 45 and Triple B, and that ends the battle between him and the 94. King gonna pull away from the 45, and yeah, so much ground lost for Triple B as he comes towards turn number 9 and heading to 10.
Wow.
As now Dylan Juice, he's catching up with Sam for the P4 spot. Sam having a rough day after leading earlier in the first laps of the race, missing pit road without his pitting sign on, and then having to pit again. Rough day for the 3 car.
Yeah, definitely, but battle race still not over. There you see Jalen's on board on the bottom of your ticker, but Dylan still hunting, trying to get a Toyota into this top 4 right now. Actually, Hunter, he made a mistake and lost out on some spots, but Dylan giving the bumper to the back of the 3. He says it is go time.
It's go time indeed as they head to the S as the battle for fourth place heats up between the 1 and the 3. Sam trying to pull away from the 1 as they come in at turn number 9. Get ready to enter turn number 10. Sam still with a comfortable gap over the number 1 of Dylan. That is 4 on the 4th position. But hey, at turn number 10, Sam still in 4th as they head to 11.
Yeah, that was very scary there for the 3 car. He hit the outside wall, but no speed. He saw some sparks fly off the side of his car. Do you think we can? When are we going to make it to the end? Pit stops are going to have to come soon. As Jalen's spinning from the lead, sideways he goes. As he gets past Mystic earlier in the lap, Mystic now a lap down.
Can I just put something in? Hunter pitted just earlier for the end of the race, so that's gonna be the trigger for everyone to see who is gonna come down the latest, who's gonna come down earlier. Obviously, these pit stops are to the end of the race.
Yeah, well, I mean, do you think there's any possibility that anybody can make it to the end of the race? Dylan's going 1, but anybody can? Do you think they can go to the end of the race
Without pitting?
Yeah. Do you think there's a possibility? I don't think there is.
I don't think there's a possibility either, but the closest guy to do it is Killer Soggy, who took the gamble to stay out. He pitted earlier than the rest of the people. He is just about halfway on his fuel tank done, with about 7 laps to go. Maybe, just maybe, he'll make it. But I'm unsure. We'll have to see at the end of the race.
All right. Well, thank you, Matt. Be hearing from you in a few laps for the last stops of the day. But Jalen still dominating this race, 10.683 seconds over Train. Train has kind of maintained this gap, but speaking of Train, pit signals on for that number 6 then. And I believe a few other people come down this time as well.
Yeah, Sam is down pit lane. So this is actually the smarts game. Let's see who's going to take full, who's going to take 25, who's going to take 50. 50 may be the way to go. And we're going to see what Sam takes this time around. He's taking full. He's gone full. So he's betting on a caution to come out so that he can stay out and not have to risk pitting for 25 to lose just a couple positions. But he's taking full, and he is now ahead of King.
Right.
I'll say pretty close there between King and Triple B, as Triple B is trying to make his way back up to King after hitting the barriers earlier.
A couple more cars coming down pit lane.
Here comes Train down pit road. That was from P2 then.
Same as Mystic.
And I don't know about you guys, but looking down on pit lane, I think the way to go is 50%. I don't think there's going to be a caution to come out. It looks very unlikely, but here in the Carvana Cup Series, you never know what's going to happen. Mystic coming down pit lane, the only lapped car of the race. And I think, yes, someone has listened to me telepathically. I believe that is Train's, the title holder, taking 50%. I believe that is the way to go on this stint, to try and gain as many positions as he can out of pit lane and try to force the others into making a mistake, pushing and gaining as many positions as possible in that latest stint.
Oh, Mystic gone off in one. Mystic has gone off in one, so not sure what's happened with him. But you see on the right side of your screen, Jalen. You've been watching him for a while. I'm just waiting to see when he'll come down. Just looking for people if they pit. There's not many battles going on the racetrack. Really closest is Trill V and Killer Soggy. They're about 2-3 car lengths behind each other.
Contact!
Where at?
Mystic and Sam.
Mystic
Sam
and Sam.
trying to go around Mystic, and Mystic just spins and gets in the way of Sam.
Right.
Sorry.
Now.
Landon, your mic's cutting out.
My bad.
We're on the rear view camera of Soggy. Dylan's also, no, Dylan has his pit signal on. I believe I saw somebody else on pit road. I believe so. Yeah, that was King right there coming down pit road. Right there. Jalen, I'm not sure. Can he make it to the end? Pits are closed with 2 laps to go in the race. It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, especially, but Killer Soggy just made it 2 positions in 1 lap. So very interesting from the 77. But Jalen, what a day he's had so far throughout this entire race. And he's running on fumes, trying to stretch it to the end with a 28-second lead over the number 1 of Dylan. Can the 88 be able to capitalize here at Sonoma? 3 laps remain in wine country.
As now pitting sign on for the 1 car of Dylan, ace route as well. As well, we see Jalen pit, and he's not going to pit this time, as next time by, pits are going to be close, so it's either this time or no time for Jalen. Well, we're going to see a decision at the end of this lap.
Dylan ace route coming down this time here.
The pitting sign's on for the 88 of Jalen.
Oh boy, all right, well, this is big here. This is big for the race. Jalen cannot mess up at all on pit road. You see him on the right side of your screen. Dylan,
Yeah, it's crunch time. Down pit lane, sorry, BCH. It is crunch time. Everyone's coming down pit lane.
Dylan!
About everyone.
Oh, his pit stall's broke. It's broken. He's going to have to take another stall right in front. He's going to lose a spot to A-Sprout. Probably even more spots on pit road. All right, here we go. Pit road time for Jalen.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to hope he hits his marks correctly. This is for the lead of the race, but I'm pretty sure he has this sealed. He had a 10-second gap. No matter what happens, as long as he doesn't pull a Max Verstappen in Monza 2021 when he had that perfect crash with Lewis Hamilton, having that awful pit stop earlier, he's gonna have a good stop, surely. I don't think there's going to be any worries. This is Jalen's race to lose, if anything happens. Or sorry, to win. If.
After pit stops, Train now cycles back to P2. Look at Hunter. Hunter now up to P3 after pit stops. What a drive from Hunter today.
Great job for that number 2 WTR machine. Great run he's been having, but Jalen out in front. He's got a really good gap to everybody else. Not sure that's accurate, 100% accurate, but yeah, Jalen with 2 laps to go is dominating this race. And looking back throughout the rest of the field, I don't really see any battles going on here. As Trophy's going wide in 10, but yeah, nothing else I see.
What a day it's been for the driver of the number 88.
Oh, Dylan! Sorry about that. Dylan is around. Just out of the pit stall where we are situated. Dylan spun around. He's got it back going, but it's not been a very good dying moment of the race for him.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, sorry, go. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're heading into turn 11. Jalen, what a day he's had with about less than a 30-second lead. But coming out of turn 11, coming to turn 12, Jalen going to see the white flag here in wine country one more time around.
Banderas Aria Summit Unca, 1 to go here at Sonoma. Jalen, oh my goodness, Sam! Sam has gone around! Sam has gone around! Oh my goodness! What is going on? That is in turn 10. Sam gone around. Cams is now all over Hunter's back bumper as well. Something we have to watch here on the white flag. We will keep watch, but Jalen has been dominating this race thus far. And he's taken the white. Last season in this exact corner, it all went wrong for him. But this season, no problems to worry about. 13 seconds ahead. He has been brilliant today. Brilliant. At every road course this season. This will be number 4 if he can make it back to the stripe cleanly. Through turn number 10. Don't make a mistake. Gonna be nice and easy. Now coming to the final corner. Nothing to worry about for Jalen as he comes out the final corner. He won at Coda. He won at Silverstone. He won at Road America. And he's going to do it at Sonoma. 4 for 4 on the season. Jalen going to swerve across the line and be the winningest driver on the season. But back there's a battle going on right now in the final corner. Hunter and Cam's the 2 WTR cars going at it right now. Oh, they're in the wall in the final corner. This is for the final podium spot. Cam's redresses the position. Hunter gets it back for the podium spot. A great run for WTR today. It's a 1-3-4 Chevrolet top 4 and 4 P5. I believe it's Sam. It's a Chevrolet top 5 today. Killer Soggy gonna go P6. Ace Sprout gonna go P7. Dylan, a rough day for him, is gonna go P8. But Chevrolet with a great win, a great drive here today at Sonoma.
Incredible day for the driver. Number 88 car played the strategy really well. Made some mistakes early on, but had a very large lead and was able to execute his way to victory.
Who's on the track?
It's Brewski. It's Brewski, the freaking unclipped toenail.
Where did
But Jalen
finish?
gonna do a Polish victory lap just like he always does. Great job from the man, the British-born driver. 4 for 4 on the season. This moment presented by Gas Can Water, fueling your victories every single day. And it's the 4th time we've said it for Jalen. What a job he's done this season on the road courses. That's a 10-second gap. A margin of victory. That was a spectacular drive out of the 88.
Yeah. Obviously, dominant all day except the first, I'd say first stage of the race is not going to keep doing his victory lap. Obviously, the Polish style, going backwards. The way to celebrate, obviously his favorite way, is King flipping back there. I don't know what he's doing.
Massive wreck at the end there. But
I might run out of fuel.
50%. If you did not hit on that last restart, 50% was the obvious way to go, and that helped someone just like Trains. He got 2nd place today. He was very back. He had to overcut the 5 and the 2, or sorry, undercut, and he managed to do that perfectly with just staying in control. The number 2 and the 5 duking it out for the last podium position, but the 6, 2, and the 5, good job to those guys. They
Jamie, are you out of gas?
Nailed it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I took 25.
Respawn your cars.
Nah.
And he's just gonna coast it. There's gonna be like no burnout, folks, unless JD responds to his
JD
car.
doesn't do burnouts.
I don't do burnouts.
You
Yeah,
did. You did it
he
at
is
the
supposed
last
he
one
is
I
supposed
rode
to
America,
backwards.
and then you just fell out of the track.
Here,
I don't know how to do
respawn that
burnouts. Like, I
cardboard.
genuinely don't.
You can't here.
No,
Anyway,
like, I don't know how to
holy,
anyway.
what a run from WTR today. Oh my goodness. JD.
1, 3, 4, 5.
Oh
I'm so
my
happy.
goodness. JD, how do you feel about that drive today, mate? Oh my.
I thought Sam was gonna be a challenger, but he sold on pit road. But I think I had a 10-second lead before that, so it was just barbecue chicken, you know, as I said in the interview.
I'm gonna kill you. I'll kill you.
Quiet.
No.
But yeah, got it done. Sad I couldn't sweep the stages because I won the first one. But yeah, domination, fast lap as well. So I will take that happily.
Yeah, oh, you actually tied with Train there. Wow. Alright, well, you're higher in points, so you would get that. But yeah, JD. Oh, you get the True Moo, 150. Look at that milk carton, baby. Get that milk carton. Oh, go, 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 go.
Oh my god.
Yes! Yes, Jalen on top of the
Ooh.
car. Winner.
When can I tell him the confetti?
Yeah, turn them on now, and then turn them off when I get the screenshot. Because I'm not lagging my stream. Come on, Birch boy. Alright, JD on top of the car. Winner here at Sonoma. Turn it off now. Anyway, good job, JD. Any other last words to say?
You're a Birch content here.
Yo.
By the way, you were like, I don't want to go to Sonoma! I hate Sonoma! Before this video, like, I want to go to Romo! I don't want to go to Sonoma! I hate Sonoma! And then you win by 12 seconds, so...
Maybe I did say that.
I'm actually surprised they actually complain about our road course.
Anyway, well,
Alright, shoot, do the interviews, go.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. Get out of here.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. Gonna go down here on the pit road, interview all the other drivers. I think IBCS will be with most of them here. Is everybody in the BC? I think they are. Yeah, they are. Well, IBCS I think will be, oh no, it'll be Landon who's going to be with Train.
Train, obviously a great drive from you today. P7 to P2, another podium finish for you as continuing your top 5 streak. What did you say today? Phenomenal drive from you today.
Well, first off, I pulled a Kyle Busch 2021 Coca-Cola 600 by breaking up a 1, 2, 3, 4 or WTR. And car was fast. We'll get there eventually. And yeah.
Okay, well, great job for you today. Is now to the number 2 of Hunter with IBCS.
Yeah, Hunter, third place finish for you, a podium finish. And man, you were just very far away from getting a victory here today. You've shown speed throughout this entire weekend, just not the day for you. You know, walk me through all the challenges you had to deal with during this race and how you're able to come through them.
Yeah, early in the race, I was caught up in many incidents, so that ruined my confidence for a couple laps. But I was able final restart, which was 30 laps ago. I was last on that restart. I made it all the way through the field to finish P3. At the end, I used a bit of pit strategy to get around my teammate of Cam's. But yeah, I mean, WTR was so great this weekend. Alongside Train, he was insanely quick here. But yeah, proud of these guys. I finally had a day that not much went wrong, which just seems, whenever I make a race, a lot of things always go wrong. So, yeah, thankful to everyone here in WTR still giving me a chance to drive them.
All right, well, thank you, Hunter, and great job to you. Now we're gonna head over to Landon, who'll be interviewing the number 5 of Cam's.
Well, Cam's here, obviously a great finish, a P4 right there, battling with your teammate Hunter there. Walk me through the process there of the last turn 11, with your move there and down the inside. I tried to dive bomb it, but it turned into a fake. Well, obviously, a great drive from you today. Qualified near the top of the field. Still finishing at the top of the field, but great return from you today. Any last words? Well, that's still good in my opinion.
No.
Great day. On to Atlanta. Well, good luck at Atlanta to you, as now on to DJ with IBCS.
Yeah, Dylan Juice, big struggle for you, unfortunately. Walk me through, your entire race because you struggled so much and you couldn't get it done here today. So walk me through, your race as a whole and what you could have done better.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I don't think I did that bad, like in actual driving. I was like for the first 10 laps, I was actually cooking, but then right after that, my roll controls broke 49 times on pit road. I tried to fix that shit. I accidentally clicked the spectate button, tried to get out of my car quick, then it deletes, and then on the final stop of the day, bro, my stall just doesn't work, so I had to get out of it earlier in the thing, and then my roll controls continue to break the whole fucking time, so I lost like 48 seconds because of that. But yeah, if that didn't happen, probably could have got a better result. But it's a road course. At the end of the day, bro, I'm not that good. So, I don't know. Move on to next week.
All right, well, thank you, Dylan. Now we're going to head over to Landon, who'll be interviewing a number 94 of King.
Well, King, obviously a rough race for you there. I mean, in good amount of incidents there, incidents off pit road. What did you say today? How do you think you did today?
Honestly, a pretty bad race for me. Just honestly to start off the race, we wrecked turn 1. Just the restart chaos. We were involved in a lot of stuff all race, and battle with Chobi the whole race. Chobi was really hustling me down there. But, maybe 2 more laps I would have been able to huss down Dylan for that P8. But good battle with Chobi all
Shut
race.
up! Oh my god, with the freaking huss down. I'll kill you, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, what a race.
Oh my god.
You're really hussing people down, man. It was a great race for us. P9. Not outside of the top 10, so, we got that goal of the top 10, Maybe next week at Atlanta we can go huss down the victory.
Or DNQ again. It's now on to number 45, IBCS.
Triple B, Mr. Rigger. Yeah.
Whoa!
What did I say?
Never mind. Carry on.
Okay, well, Triple B, no words, honestly. Walk me through your day as a whole and how you feel.
Honestly, I can't be mad. The final restart, entering, I think it was the 4A, I think it's called, like into the S's. I just got completely dumped by my teammate who was frozen, so that was unfortunate. I didn't have the pace anyway, so I wasn't that mad. P10 was honestly the best I could have gotten. I could have maybe got King, but I was too shit. King was too much better, too much faster. So yeah, top 10, I'll take it.
All right, well, thank you, Triple B. I will round up. Actually, no, we got one more car to interview. That's the number 02 of Mystic. He'll be interviewed by Landon.
Well, Mystic, obviously a very hard day today. A lap down in the back of the field the entire race. Looks like some lag issues too. Just walk me through what happened today.
Basically started decent, few cautions. I was running like P6. I spun on my own, and then I heard after last I just gave up and didn't feel like trying. So I just dropped back, and that's it. At Atlanta, I mean, our only chance to get any points, so maybe we got something there.
Well, great luck to you there, as really a harsh day for Mystic. I mean, any last words?
And I don't have anything to say. Nothing really happened.
Well, thanks for that. It's now back to BCH.
Yeah, well, thank you everybody for watching the stream. We actually had a decent amount of people watching. So I think we had like 3 viewers at a peak moment of the stream. I'm not sure, but yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. Jalen fastest lap. Jalen dominating 4 for 4 on the road courses this season. Wow, that was quite chaotic there at the start, and then got really calm at the second half of that race. But yeah. Thank you everybody for watching, and I hope to see you next week for Atlanta. So have a good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon. Have a good afternoon.